y es que te quiero escapar.
You knew this would happen?
Everything changed.
Es William Mann de Missouri.
Necesito un hombre con su experiencia.
No soy un mercenario. Soy un agente autorizado por la ley.
Tiene que ayudarnos. Somos gente honrada expulsada de su hogar.
Barack Obama. No, I don't know. I don't know. That's, I don't want to be so obvious as that. The enemy is greed. I see, to me, Donald Trump, it represents a kind of greed, and he represents corporate America in a way that I find extremely unappealing. So for me, when I look at the movie, I see him as the villain. I see somebody who thinks they can buy their way to the top and use their power to manipulate others and take advantage of people. That's what I see, So who the Magnificent Seven is, it's the idea of how we're greater together. Separate we're pretty weak, but if we're together, that's always the Magnificent Seven.
Y busca venganza.
Lo que busco es justicia, pero acepto venganza.
Busco hombres para hacer un trabajo.
¿Es difícil?
Imposible.
The only reason to do Hamlet again is if you have an idea, something original to say about Hamlet. And I think Antoine had something to say about Magnificent Seven. He saw an opportunity to make a personal film to him using the umbrella of Magnificent Seven. So it's always, the past, present, and the future are always dancing together, right? Because you want to make something modern that speaks to the future, but you also want to honor the past and what was great. And they, ideally they can come together as one, I'm very aware that I'm not so young anymore. I started when I was 12, So sometimes when I open a script and it says, Jake walks down the street, 16, he's on his skateboard or whatever, I still think they want me for that part. Because when I first started reading scripts, I was always the young person. And now I realize I'm Jake's dad. When I'm forced to think about things in retrospective, of course, sometimes I see who I was as a kid, and I see the Gen X poster boy, and I see Training Day, or I see where I was when I did Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, and I can see how that person is changing. But I don't know if it's that helpful to me. I try to think about where I'm going, and what I learned. I always think that if we do make a fourth one, that's what it should be called. It should just be called B4.
Vaya panda de vagabundos.
Dile a tu jefe que si quiere este pueblo, que venga a verme.
¿Por qué está aquí librando la batalla de otros?
Merecen recuperar su vida.
¡Vamos, dispara!
Creo que el enterrador va a hacer el negocio del siglo.
Me da que esto no acabará bien.
¡Tenéis que odiar a lo que disparáis!
¿Cuántos hombres dices?